Lizzo, the flute-wielding, body-positive icon whose unapologetic joy has redefined pop music, is sounding an alarm on a trend she fears is quietly dismantling the progress of inclusivity. At 37, the Truth Hurts singer remains a proud big girl, tipping the scales over 200 pounds and loving every curve. But in a deeply personal Substack essay titled, "Why is Everybody Losing Weight and What Do We Do?" Sincerely, a person who's lost weight, she grapples with the Ozempic boom, the surge in weight loss drugs like semaglutide, and its insidious side effects. Lizzo worries that this pharmaceutical wave is erasing plus-sized representation, from extended clothing sizes vanishing from retail sites to larger models being sidelined in gigs. Her words, raw and reflective, blend celebration of self with a call to action, urging the body positivity movement to evolve beyond commercial slop and reclaim its radical roots. The essay opens with a stark observation. So here we are halfway through the decade, where extended sizes are being magically erased from websites. Lizzo, who has long been a beacon for fat joy, notes the paradox of her own weight loss amid this cultural shift. Plus-sized models are no longer getting booked for modeling gigs. And all of our big girls are not so big anymore. It's a lament for lost visibility, where the very bodies she championed, once front and center in campaigns and runways, are shrinking under societal pressure. Lizzo's concern isn't hypocritical. She affirms, "I am still a proud big girl. Objectively big. Over 200 pounds. And I love myself as much as I've loved myself no matter what the scale says." This self-assurance, forged in hits like "Good as Hell" and "About Damn Time," anchors her critique. She's not shaming weight loss but highlighting how it homogenizes diversity, turning a personal choice into a collective erasure. Delving deeper, Lizzo dissects the movement's vulnerabilities. There may be some bad actors amongst us. Some people may have used the movement for financial gain or fame, and once it no longer served them they abandoned it. That's okay, it was never about them anyway. She calls out the commodification, the influencers peddling positivity for profit, only to pivot when trends shift. The Ozempic era, with its promise of effortless transformation, exacerbates this, luring participants with quick fixes while sidelining systemic change. Lizzo, who faced backlash for her own lifestyle shifts, knows the scrutiny intimately. "People could not see my talent as a musician because they were too busy accusing me of making being fat my whole personality." She recounts battling mammy stereotypes, desexualized, nurturing roles imposed on black women, by embracing hypersexuality and vulgarity in her art. "I had to actively work against mammy tropes by being hypersexual and vulgar because being a mammy by definition is being desexualized." This intersection of race, size, and sexuality adds urgency. For Lizzo, erasure isn't abstract, it's a rollback of hard-won space. Her vision for the future is proactive. "We have a lot of work to do to undo the effects of the Ozempic boom. I have a lot of work to do to regain the trust of the movement that gave me wings. It is work I am willing and ready to do." Solutions? Dialogue and nuance. What do? We continue to have conversations. We continue to hold each other accountable. We release ourselves from the illusion that there is only good and bad. We reintroduce nuance into our discussions. Lizzo advocates for a body positivity that's inclusive of change, celebrating small bodies without demonizing big ones, honoring journeys without judgment. And that's the reality that nobody wants to talk about. We're in an era where the bigger girls are getting smaller because they're tired of being judged. It's a compassionate nod to exhaustion, the fatigue of constant defense in a world that equates thinness with worth. Lizzo's platform amplifies this. Her essays, like her concerts, foster community. From Yiddy lingerie to her flute solos, she's built an empire on radical self-love. This piece extends that, challenging fans to sustain the fight. As Ozempic reshapes bodies and industries, her voice, resonant, unflinching, ensures diversity isn't erased but evolved. In reclaiming nuance, Lizzo doesn't just voice concern. She ignites action, proving joy's power persists, scale be damned.